Okay. Admiral Nurses come under the branding of Dementia UK, which is a national charity. Admiral Nurses are specialist nurses, mental health nurses, who work with primarily the carers of people with dementia. But obviously within that they do look at the needs of the person with dementia as well in alleviating carer distress. We focus very much on the carer journey, what the stresses might be for that carer, and how best to alleviate some of their anxieties and concerns in terms of their caring role. And that may be just advice and information, but often it's a lot of emotional and psychological support in managing the changes throughout the journey. Yeah, well, we've got 3 nurses at the moment. They're myself and 2 other nurses that are employed by Norfolk and Suffolk Foundation Trust. We're very fortunate that that's happened. The original plan was for just me to be in Norfolk, and the funds came from the People's Health Trust via the health lottery money, with some support from fundraising locally and from Norfolk and Suffolk Foundation Trust. I'm actually hosted by Age UK Norfolk, who have worked in partnership with Dementia UK to bring the project to Norfolk. And subsequently, Norfolk and Suffolk Foundation Trust have provided us with 2 nurses who are doing casework in the locality, which is a pilot area. And that consists of 7 GPs practices around Watton, Dereham, Shipton and Mattershall in the initial stages. So my role is very much about professional navigation and supporting professionals in terms of information and making sure that people enter the pathway at the right times, where the other 2 nurses work predominantly with the carers doing casework. And since we started the service back in June, we became fully functional, all 3 of us. We've had 93 referrals already from those 7 GPs practices. So it illustrates there is definitely a need for the service in that area. I think there's a huge variance. For some it is just being given the confidence to continue with their caring role. They may feel that they haven't been given the information and advice to continue and support them in that role. But for some it has been preventing admission to care homes. So people have been coming to the service in a situation that they can't see a way out of, by us supporting them and engaging the services of either social services or other voluntary sector organisations as well as ourselves. We've been able to provide a support mechanism for them to continue in their caring role. So if there's still a need for someone to go into care, we can do it in a much more planned way rather than an emergency admission, which is very costly to the health and social care economy, as well as the care around the person with dementia themselves. I'd also argue that we have eliminated a couple of hospital admissions recently by working with the mental health services collaboratively and the GPs, which has also got to be a benefit to the wider community.